Oh, hello again. Welcome to another HC Space. My name's Adamos. Welcome to my channel. Pleasure having you folks here. And come and hang out with me while we do some more Astroneer stuff in HC Space. Now, this is the Astroneer 101 is what I'm calling these videos. And that's mainly because I'm kind of going over a lot of the basics. We're getting started with a brand new save and taking a look at some of the, like I said, the basic elements of the Astroneer game. So what I wanted to start off this stream with was taking a look at the Astropedia a little bit more. Now, when you first start up your game, usually you'll end up in like the single-player screen here with the saved games. Or if you multiplayer co-op with other people, you use this one here. The Astropedia is this one here, the one that looks like a little rocket. And boy, I over the years I have used this quite a bit. Usually because I don't play it every day. I take a month off and then come back to it. And I've been doing this since it was in basically the beta form. And so every now and then when I come back, there's new stuff. And they've done such a good job going over and explaining quite a bit of what you run into. Of course, we took a look at the Astroneer basics at the beginning of last stream, how to move around, how to interact with stuff, and some other things like using your compass. And the action wheel we'll get to, and you'll see me using those quite a bit here once we get underway. They also point out in here that the Astropedia, I'd kind of glossed over it before, but we're, like I said, looking into it a little bit more here to start off this stream. Also giving us how to interact with things. Basically, your interact is using this. I'm using a PC and a keyboard, so you use the F key. And then to activate things, to turn them on and off, you use C and V if they're in like a activatable position, like locked in up here or on one of the platforms. Yesterday, last stream, you actually saw me doing a lot of stuff with the tool. We'll get, obviously, this is going to be one of the most important parts of getting us going and established on the planet. And not only that, but then being able to move on to other places. We need that real badly. Because that's how we're going to get our resources and a lot of other advantages. So you can kind of see basically how that's been working. And like I said, I collect different kinds of resources, and you use those in the recipes in order to print things. Now, we saw the small printer there. We printed off some tethers and I believe another generator, a few other small items in there. And we also used the other printers to do some stuff as well. And we're going to take a look at that as well this stream. Also, a couple of reminders there, taking damage. We almost suffocated at the beginning of the last excursion, but we made it back. If you do, what happens is you have to go find where your pack is, because it basically dumps you wherever your shelter is. So where we dropped our shelter is where you appear, and then good luck at figuring out how you're going to get back there. But yeah, like it says here, it'll give you kind of an icon on the compass, and then once you get to the location, it'll have like a big marker. Not hard to miss. You just don't want to do it. Okay, so the other thing that we were going to take a look at here to begin with was the resources, and I was just kind of glossed over some of that, because in the first one there I wanted to show some of the gameplay, what the gameplay looks like, and here we're going to get a little bit more into what I'm doing and why I'm gathering certain kinds of resources. They do a nice job once again of showing you these are the natural resources. So these are, you can take these from the terrain, meaning that they're resources that will appear on all of the different planets. And you can even see here in some cases ammonium, it's found on all the planets, but hemite over here, hematite, glacio, and then in Novus it's in the caves. So you won't find that anywhere else. And some of the things that we're going to run into early on here, we're going to need resources that we can only get on Calidor, or in this case also on Glacio. So, so that's these are the natural resources, like I said, the ones that you can harvest using your harvesting tool just once you find them. These are refined resources. We did a little bit of this in the last stream. One of the missions has you make a smelt, and with the smelt, we took and we found laterite right here, this stuff. And laterite, when refined or run through the smelter, it's turned into aluminum. I think we also have some carbon too, which is just the organic ground stuff. We'll get into a little bit more, but these are the base refined things that you get: glass, iron, zinc, tungsten, mostly just raw metals can be refined. And then last major item is atmospheric resources, which is gases, where you can go through and extract them. And you can kind of see here, if you look on here, you're going to see that the gases are, you're not going to find all of them on one planet. You're going to have to, once again, kind of go look. And you'll see that when we get into some of the planetary things, there may be hydrogen on all of these planets right here, these 4 that they're saying, but one of them or all of them may be low concentration of that, and one just has a little bit higher concentration, which means it compresses it faster for you to use. That's the basic items, right? The natural resources, which you can find, the refined resources, which you have to refine in order to make them, and then the atmospheric resources. The final set of resources, these are basically composites. So we're going to need what's called a chemistry station in order to make these items. Basically what it is once again, it's taking two of the previous resources that you refined, so iron and carbon, and then getting the gas argon, and you'll be able to make steel with that. And so you can kind of see that there's a whole bunch of these ones here. This one right down here, this is going to be an important one: hydrazine. 2 ammonium and 1 hydrogen in order to get hydrazine. Hydrazine is going to be our main fuel that we're going to use to basically move from planet to planet, and for lots of other things as well. So that is, once again, the resource table. And I know it probably kind of looks like a lot if you're just getting started, but you'll kind of see how it works. Some of these resources you get very familiar with, and other ones are like you only see them in maybe 1 or 2 craftable things, and in reality you only make that thing maybe once or twice. So not real difficult, but you'll kind of see how it goes. There's some other great things in here to take a look at. The hazards, which I had kind of mentioned, was the flowers that I saw on the ground, and then also the ones in the caves. There's a bunch of these different kinds of things, and same kind of thing. If these hit you, you'll take damage. If they hit you hard enough, you'll die, and thus have to go back. And not only do you have to go back and get your gear, whatever was in your backpack, you'll have to go back and get that, but then you'll also have to deal with whatever it was that took you out. So yeah, you definitely will. I'll alert you to these. Some of them, Some of them are really, you just have to really walk right into them, and then, yeah, it's your fault. But other ones are a little bit more deadly. Now that's, yeah, these guys, the aggressives. They explode, they shoot things that, like, blow up sections of the ground, which is very bad if you happen to be carrying dynamite. And when that happens, it'll set that off as well, whether it's in your pack or where you want it. But lots of different kinds of aggressive flora that you have to kind of familiarize yourself with. We'll run into a few of those here as we get going on today's excursion. So this is the quick help section, and then there's the tutorial section, which will walk you through the basics of how things work. So like I said, if you want to learn about base building, this will show you all of the things that I've been kind of showing you as we go along. How to put down, how to craft the platforms or print them, and then how to place them on the ground, once again using the C and the V key in my case. I think it's left and right on the controller on the triggers. And then the same thing with the platforms. I didn't really show this or mention it, but you can lock them into the ground. And yeah, we should probably do that, because in a lot of cases it becomes kind of a pain. I showed you through, and we took a look at me just kind of running through on missions. But yeah, this is basically what they have, is missions are going to help you out big time. Because we'll be able to get some things, not just schematics that we need by completing the mission, but in some cases they drop stuff down, resources down, and things, and well, once again, we'll see that again here today as we get in. But they've got some pretty nice things on how to work with a lot of this stuff. In a lot of cases, once you get down to like talking about automation and doing the automation part of the game, there's lots of great videos on how to do this. We'll do some basic automation on the base that we're going to build here for the stream. But man, there are some people that have some just crazy automated systems that they built. Really neat stuff. All right. So yeah, once again, the Astropedia, really nice thing to kind of work with. Also, I wanted to kind of do this, show you some of the other stuff as well. Before you even get started, you can obviously customize your guy. Now, over the years, I've unlocked quite a few of these by playing some of their stuff. You'll actually see there's one here that is locked because I haven't completed the latest quest. But like the conductor suit you got when the conductor event happened, the lab suit was something for one of the other events that they have. And they have them every so often, which they're quite a bit of fun. Usually pretty simple stuff, but yeah, you can get the basic suits, and then some of the other ones you can purchase in the store. Sometimes you always want to just stop by the store, because sometimes they'll have stuff that you can get for free. I know right now this recruit bundle is free, and just get that and you get the stuff for it. You can also see in here the other suits and like outfits that you buy. It's really all visual stuff. It doesn't make too much of a difference as far as how your character plays. Emotes, then color palettes, the different hats that you can get, masks, visors, all kinds of cool stuff. But what I was going to do here was just swap out. Let's go with that one. And let's see. These are the planetary ones. You get these by like, some of these you can unlock. See here, you unlock this by using the probe scanner to find the vintage probes. And I think once you find all of them, you unlock this entire set of color palettes here. Let's go with Now this was the holiday one this year that they unlocked. I think this was last year's. Yeah. Just gonna go do the old. Yeah, we'll do the XO orange. So yeah, that will change obviously the color on the suit. You can't really choose. It's got like 3 different colors that it uses, and basically it just kind of puts it on there. So you can preview it and see how they go. I got my fez because fezzes are cool, and my bow tie. Bow ties are cool. You can. I've noticed this is that for some reason they they put in tons of emotes, obviously, which is a lot of fun when you get other people and you're playing. But yeah, there's a crazy amount of ones that you can get, and you can unlock them, and then you can equip them. For some reason, it lets me equip the first 4 keys. But 5, 6, 7, and 8 don't seem to be working right now, and I don't know if that's unintentional or. Woo-woo. There's a. It's yeah, like I said, it's hypnotizing sometimes. Okay, so that's the stuff of the store. Don't ask about the code because there's been a code. This redeem code has been in the game ever since the very beginning, and nobody believes that there's a code. Okay, so when we did this the last time, we didn't actually give the game a saved name, which is fine. We'll get it right here, and I'm going to rename it. HC 101 Alpha. There we go. HC space 101 Alpha base. That'll work. Okay. And then one of the things that I always suggest to people, like especially when you're playing the game for the first time, is one of the cool features you can get in here. You see, you can actually duplicate any of your saves at any point. So when I usually get started, a lot of the time I'll just create a duplicate of that base. And in some cases, like over here, when we were doing the Night Watch base, or the dual stream I was doing with GG Hick, I just would create a duplicate of the current save, and then we'd do something, and then I could always go back and mess around with it again. So you get the idea. But yeah, this is the one that we started on in the last stream. So we're going to get back in on this, and while we're waiting for it to load up, I wanted to once again say thank you so much for supporting the streams and stuff. I got a really good response from doing the Astroneer stream, and actually, for those of you maybe tuning in for the Long Dark stream, I decided to do this instead tonight. This is a little bit more chill, and the Long Dark, I'm trying not to at this point get too cocky about it, how far I've gotten. So I'm just gonna take a day off of that and get into some a little bit more chill. Okay, couple of things when we get started here. Just come out of the base. These are the items that we had kind of found looted. They're just batteries, and it kind of showed you how to connect them up to the system. And here I don't place them on any of these sockets on the platforms. Like here, I've got this one, just happens to be on there, but I can actually set this on the ground and plug it in, and that way it isn't using up that socket. And you can also see that the tethers will chain off of things that are connected to the ribbon. Yeah, so we had kind of set up a little research station area over here. And then we had our printer over here, and just kind of some of the power things that we found, or scavenged off of some of the things we were running around for. But yeah, this was kind of our base. We ended up learning the schematic for the tractor, and that was what we needed the aluminum for, was to make a tractor. So we've got the tractor and a couple of trailers to go with it to basically explore around and haul things out. Remember, we've got our launch pad here, and that always has the mission log where you can take a look at any of the missions that are in the game available to you. And a lot of the time, what I do at this part of the game is start looking for what I need, what kind of stuff that may be here that I need. Like here, we get a soil centrifuge and learn the schematic for it, so we don't even have to research if we get this one. So not a bad one to get. So I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to check mark it, and it'll track it. So that kind of puts it on the list of things that puts it on the top of the list, makes it easier to see. Which in this one we have to unlock and then print the boost mod to our terrain tool, and unlock and print a drill mod. Okay, so these are things that we can craft. So let's do this first. Well, we can kind of empty out what we got here in our pack. Okay, these are the resources that we've gathered. Okay, these are tethers, some soil, and a beacon. Okay. Alright, and you can say here these are moving, so we're generating and building power. Tell you what, let's take a real quick second here. See if we can find some stuff for the research stations to be working on. Especially when there's power. You want to make sure you take advantage of it. Oh, come on. Like stuck in the graphic. There we go. Okay, remember on our backpack here on the top, you can kind of see the little blue bar. There we go. That's our oxygen. Alright, we'll put these into here, and they just kind of research. Use those research points once again to unlock schematics. So here's our schematics. Once again, this is the tab key, or you'll find it over on the side here. Our research catalog. This is this guy right here. That's your things that you can print on your backpack. This is the small printer, medium printer, and the large printer. Alright, so these things that we need to craft are modifications for our backpack. This is one here, the boost mod. And the other one we have to do is a drill mod. These two. Okay. We've got enough points. Okay, here's our bytes. Those are going up because we've got the research machines working on them. Our cost for that's 1,000, which, yeah, we got 7,000, so we can unlock this. Once we unlock it, then it'll be in our list of things that we can print on our printer. So we needed the boost mod and the drill mod. That's 1,000. Okay. So the drill is going to need ceramic. And the boost is going to need zinc. Okay, so real quick, what I'll do, just kind of show you what we did earlier. I hit my escape key, I go to my Astropedia and the resources. These are going to be refined items. Ceramic, so we need clay, and zinc, we need sapphirite. Okay, and we can get those right here. Okay, this is the resource we're looking for. This is our clay. Right. When I bring out the tool, it not only puts up the little circle showing you where you're going to dig, but also if it scans a resource, it'll tell you, hey, there's compound here. And see, you can even see it underground by just moving it around. like that. Okay, so we need clay. I don't want to mess with this clay though. Like I said, I try not to dig too much. Yeah, here we go. I try not to dig too much in the area of the top ground around the base. Mainly because eventually I'm going to have to drive there, and yeah, there's almost a guarantee that I will accidentally drive into this hole here, even though I'm trying to be careful with it. Let's see, where was that? It's right here? Oh, like right over here, maybe? A lot of this resin underneath it. There it is. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to keep the surface the way it is. Get the resources out from underneath it. Yeah, actually enough. Careful, I don't want to run out of air. Okay, so we got some clay, which is one of the things we needed. Looks like this one's done, so let's take it off for now. And we'll put that there. That's our furnace. So we drop the clay in there and turn it on. There we go. Let's start refining that. While that's refining, let's, is it down here? Yeah. I know I had dug a hole nearby because we were trying to find... What were we trying to find? We were trying to find... Oh, the aluminum. So we dug this hole, and then I put all these tether lines through here. There's the aluminum. There. Oh yeah, that's right. Run over and kind of grab it. Ooh, hey, research item. Always grab those. The ones underground are worth more. As far as they're underground you go, the more they're worth. Another one. The nice thing about these underground, when you find these like this, that are on these kind of, they usually are on a rock pillar like this. Those will grow back. So one of the tricks that I'll tend to do is, even if I'm full, my inventory's full, I'll just take and pick them off the plant and leave them lying on the ground. They'll stay on the ground, but this will start recharging to build more. And so that ends up being a pretty good little trick once you start getting really going, trying to get the research as much as possible, which is going to be one of our little things that we're going to have to start to take a little bit more seriously here soon. Okay, these are the plants we want to stay away from. Can't stay away from them, you can always dig them out. Research. More of these plants. And that's quartz right there. I don't need that. Right now, I just need to grab that zinc. I know I'd seen the raw material for it around somewhere. Maybe it was over here. There it is. Yeah, it's this stuff right here. Sapphirolite. It looks like we have a mission to gather 3 of these, so I'll do that while we're here. Alright, there we go, we're full. Alright, let's grab this. Low on oxygen. Now see, I can't actually, there's no place to put this on the pack, so sometimes I'll do this where I'm kind of like carrying it where it's hovering, because it won't let me actually put it on the pack without removing something else. So you'll definitely see me doing this quite a bit, because this is one of the ways that I'll take one extra item back to where I'm headed. Like I said, we want to get our hands on research as much as possible, because that's how we get the schematics unlocked for things that we need. Alright, good. So this is done. We'll let that start researching that. Here's the sapphirite. We'll refine 2 of them. We'll use 1, and then we'll have 1 zinc left over. Alright. So, what was the, these over here? There we go. That'll just keep working on them. Once this one finishes, it'll pull another one in. Okay, here's the zinc we needed, and the carbon we needed, or the ceramic. And that was the boost mod right there. And I could just put it right on the slot, or if you just put it in the pack, it'll immediately pull it right over there. And then if I switch the pack, it puts it back in. If these are full, it actually drops it onto the ground. Alright, let's make the boost mod. Okay, and there we go. We got an update that we'd done that, and then it automatically attached itself to this. Now, what the boost mod does is it'll increase the speed at which you're pulling things, you know, pulling stuff out of the ground, which obviously is good. But you can also see down on the bottom there, it says it draws a 0.75 power while active. So anytime you're digging, that is actively going to pull on your power, which is fine if you're tethered or if you have some kind of power pack on there, but you'll see as we go along that'll be more and more important. The toggle on this means I can turn it on and off, and you should be able to see it there. When I turn it on, it's green. When I turn it off, it's black. All right. So yeah, this is nice, but I tend to kind of shy away from things that are going to burn up power. Just because later on we're going to... The things that we're powering, like our oxygen, is kind of more important. Alright, so we got the ceramic for the drill mod. So we'll print out the drill mod. And that'll finish that mission. There we go, completed retooling. So the drill mod will allow you to drill through harder surfaces. Like here, we're just digging through basic ground, but I had mentioned the colors of the ground indicates actually its density. So like our regular drill without any kind of modification won't even be able to drill through mountain rock, this stuff up here. So we'll have to get better. There's, I think, 3 levels of the drill mod. It also draws power too. You'll notice it draws 0.25, so with this and this, it's drawing 1 power per while it's on and running. So as soon as you touch it, it's starting to draw power. We'll leave the drill mod on. We're gonna take the booster off. Don't really need that for the way we're planning on running this. Alright, so we got that running. There's our zinc. Our extra zinc. And there's the zephyrite that we made it from. I'll put the booster there. Let's move this. Put this other research chamber in, because anytime you got power going, it doesn't hurt to keep doing that. Alright, so we got, okay, we're good. All the stuff we needed there. We need to go cash in our mission. There we go. That was called retooling. When we collect it, yeah, I'll turn this a little bit so you can kind of see it. When we collect it, there we go. It'll drop the item, and then it also adds the item to our printer catalog. So like I said, we don't have to spend the research points in order to get this thing. Not only do we get one, which takes obviously resources to make it, but also we have the schematic, so we'll be able to make it whenever we want. This is also something that I use quite a bit, are the soil centrifuges. And mainly the soil centrifuges I find are, well, um, they're one of the ways that I'm gonna get all of the base resources that I need without too much of a problem. 1 second here, let me. Okay. Oh yeah, those are doing their thing. I don't remember how many these are, but like if you can, all of these you'll notice that I can actually hand scan them, but I'll only get like 5 points for that. When you run them through the research tool, yeah, you get over 100 points, which is a pretty significant difference. All right, it was good. We got those done, and there was another mission we got done. I should grab that. Bait and switch. Okay, and this was the gather the sulfurite. All right, we did that. We don't know what it is, as you can kind of see here. I don't know what that is. It dropped a strange object. That's cool that they give you this early on. This is actually one of the updates in the game that came along, and it's for basically for a pet, for finding and opening those up. So we'll take a look at that. Maybe not today. Let's actually put this someplace. And kind of, it's a little weird, but yeah, it's actually an object. And let me see. Yeah, I can rotate it. So it's like a, you can maybe see it a little better here. It's like a, it's the middle part of like a spaceship. Like this is one end, and this is the other end here, and it's like broken off. But yeah, you can place this item near your base, and then it opens up a mission quest that you can work on. Lord, what is going on here? Okay. Yeah, nothing, I guess. Yeah, let's put this somewhere so that it's not doing this. There we go. We can stick it on the side there. There we go. Okay. But yeah, we'll take a look at that another time. For now, get those doing their research thing. They're going to be another 10 minutes. Oh yeah, we just pick that up. Need to take a look and see if there's another mission we can do. I think not this one. We can do the research samples pretty easily. What do we get for that? Oh, 3 tethers. We don't really need a lot of tethers right now. Okay, packager, that's pretty good. That's a good idea. We'll think about that one. Okay. This is one that we might have to do because we're gonna need to do this. Lithium, we can't even get that. Oh yeah, we were working on this. We just need to unlock the dynamite because we want this very badly. Can we do that yet? I think we can. Here it is. Here's the dynamite. And yeah, 3,000 expensive. There we go. We completed it. And the reason I want to complete that is because payoff, this QTRTG. There we go. right here. Let's here. When we claim it, boom, there it is. Okay, this is the ultimate power type thing in the game. Not this, but the RTGs are your device for basically getting power without having to put a lot into it. Give me 1 second here. There we go. So, durable power source that requires no fuel management, available as rewards from exodynamics or rarely found in racks. So it is possible to find them, but it produces 1 power unit on its own. So what I like to do with these is generally put them on my character when I first get them, or we use this one for our tractor. There we go. Now we don't ever have to worry about that. Take off this. And actually, I guess we could just use it. Why not? Start to produce some power here while we're researching stuff. Or are we done researching? Not yet. Alright. So, there we go. So yeah, we'll get that generator. It'll be at least producing some power. Other thing that we needed, since we got that, range object. No, we're gonna hold off on this because we actually let's get that off of being tracked. Can we? Nope. Okay. Give us this one. Already got this. Is it just gonna keep giving us these? Probably. That on there. Oh, I guess once I claimed it, it absorbed it and then dropped it back over there again. Nice. Yeah. Alright, so is that just going to be on the top? Yeah, it's just going to be automatically tracked. Alright. That's fine. Let's see. We got this one. Exo caches. Yeah, we need that. Where is it after the shredder? Okay, wow, we've already got 38 schematics done. See, once you get 100 of them, you get another one of those RTGs. An exo. I'm gonna hold off on messing with that too. I guess we do need to. Okay, we'll do that research sampling one. Let's get that on the list. And that one's going to take a while, so it's that one. Can't do that. We don't need those platforms for that right yet. Shredder? Maybe it was this one. Let's do the packager. I think for that though I need I can actually use the centrifuge. That over to here. I don't have enough to make one. I have to go get some more. Yeah, let's go get some more resin. While we're doing that, let's actually grab this. We'll go find some couple of big research items that'll take some time and get us some points. like that. One in this tree here. An organic. And we'll go over here, see if we can find one of the ground ones. I was curious which one was worth more. I think the ground ones are, because they're a little harder to come by. Oh hey, there's a small wind turbine. That's salvage. Grab that. There's one. Okay, and yeah, we got these. Then the other thing is that side mission. Do that here. Ooh, and okay, so you can grab these research samples. These are the ones that I've been running through the machine. If you just pull them off, you can hold down your F key and scan them in the field. Like there, I got 16 bytes for that. Like I said, at the base in the machine, I got 100. It was getting probably a little over 100. So big difference there. The other thing that's here that I'm interested in is, you see this stuff here sticking out of the ground. That's ammonium. That's the stuff that we need for our rocket fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beacon, drop it here, and let's turn it yellow. There's yellow. Okay. Whoop, gotta breathe. So yeah, that beacon there. Now we've got this little area here marked, and we know we'll come back here later on when we want to get some of that fuel. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these are the things that you gotta scan 10 of in the field. Guess I can do that like this. Eight. 9. And 10. Okay. We got that completed. Let's go get some more air. Actually, I'll take this over there. Go for that big hole in the ground. Habitable. There we go. Okay. Let's see, are there any more of those around here? There's some. Alright. This time I'm just going to grab them. By holding down my shift key and clicking on it, then it just sucks it right up to the backpack. Any open spaces you have there. So these are pretty easy to find, and like I said, you can see there it was averaging 15, 16 per ones of those. You'll get quite a bit more, obviously, if you run them through the machine. Ooh, hey. More ammonium, and I need that. You know what, while we're here, let's vacuum up some of that. This graphite here. Black stuff. And I know I'm going to need this soon, if not now. There's one. The trick here is to do this without, obviously, falling into this giant hole. Okay, there's two. That's enough. Alright. Head back home here. Like there's That's the stuff you can make copper out of up. It's usually in the mountain areas. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, Blind Bat? Thanks for stopping by. No, not doing Long Dark tonight. I'll take the night off of doing that and, do some goofing around in here instead. There we go. Let's see, that's gonna research for 458. Pretty good. See what that is when that gets finished here. Yeah, here it goes. Alright. And this one is 449, so yeah, they're about the same. Oop. Here's 1, 2. 1, 2, and I have like extra one. Alright, we got 2 things of graphite. I know we needed those for something we were gonna make. Oh, that's right, the auto arm. I think I could probably do that mission too. Need it. Print an auto arm and then store a resource with an auto arm. Can do that. I think I found one somewhere. We found one underground. Was that the last stream? No. We gotta print one. Which I don't think I have it unlocked yet. So let's check. Ooh, yeah, we're kind of low on points, it looks like. In here, it's this one. Alright. Takes aluminum and graphite. What did we get out of that mission? Oh. Mission log, that's over here. Large extended platform and then the schematic for that. Yeah. Not worth doing. This one, I think that might be what we need it for. Let's take a look in our backpack. Where's the packager at? Here it is. Yep, that's what we needed the graphite for. Okay. Well, let's unlock the packager. Grab the graphite. To the packager. There it is. And print it. That should finish the mission and it'll pop up over in the corner there. Yep. There's our packager. Stick it over here for now. And then go grab the payout for that. Some tethers from that other mission. Okay, this gets us the medium shredder. Cool. That open up a new mission? Yeah, here we go. Okay, produce scrap and then use the trade platform to obtain resources. That's where we're gonna eventually go. But I think the stopper is getting that trade platform right now. Because that is here? What's the request? There's the trade. We need iron. Yeah. And tungsten. Both of which we'll have to go off planet for. We'll have to hold off on that for now. I got my 1 aluminum, right? That's zinc. Oh, I'm carrying the aluminum. Right here. Right, that's all I need. 1 aluminum. Here. get them out of the way. Medium shredder. Unpackage that. Okay, so basically what a shredder does is it makes this stuff scrap. And we can use things that we're not going to use, like these power extenders, and you put them on here, and it basically grinds them up. Makes an awful mess doing it, obviously. But this is the medium one. We're going to get the super heavy later. I think I'm going to use the boost mod, so let's grind that up. What happened there? Why is it not? Oh, cool. There we go. Turn it around. There we go. Now we go. Okay, so that's the first thing that we had to do in that mission, was produce scrap. Got some scrap. Yep, produce scrap, and then we have to use the trade platform, which, like I said, gonna have to wait on that. But in the meantime, this little turbine that we found doing work for us. Plug in. There we go. We get that set there, and then we need go back to where that was. We found the graphite. I think it was over here. Yeah. Another one of these big research items. Oop. On there. Woo. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. Bump through there. Yeah. Welcome aboard, Sherry. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah, I could obviously go on for quite a while about how addictive this thing is. It's a lot of fun. They really have done a great job with it, and I've been playing it for years now. It's a great game that I can play and then kind of walk away from, or have to walk away from, for a little while, and then come back to it and have some fun with it. It's not it's not horribly stressful. I kind of love that part of it. It's a lot of fun to explore it and then come back to it. All right, good. I needed that. I forget what else I need. Probably aluminum, but here we go. That's what I'd rather grab. But yeah, it's right now I just started. I just got the base going. Yeah, your comment there on the power extenders. There's other garbage that I can get rid of, I know. But yeah, the extenders, I tend not to use those too much. I'll build a platform if I want to extend something from one place to another. But yeah, like I said, I love doing this. We're gonna, what I'm kind of gearing towards here is I want to try to get a big research station going here as soon as possible, and also at the same time kind of going over like some of the basics and stuff for people that might be interested in taking a look at it and just not really sure what it is. But yeah, we've done a couple of really nice, really fun streams in Astroneer before. I was doing streams for TrekRadio.net. They have a Twitch channel. And we actually started doing HC Space over on that channel. When's Hit gonna join me? I don't know. I threw it out there last night during the radio show, but he didn't seem to bite at it. That he was super interested. But my plan for this is that I wanted to eventually get so that we have a couple of people playing in one map. I think it'd be kind of fun, and I can do the split screen sort of thing with it that we were doing for the previous HC Space stuff. Let's put these here. All right. Yeah, other piece of graphite. Keep that. And I wanted to unlock. Yeah, we're tight on research. On here, down here. Oh, good. Okay, so I can do it. Alright, let's get that. We need this and this. We're going to take and print out the engine that is going to take us off planet for the first time. As soon as I remember where I put the printer. Where the hell did I put the printer? Not that printer, that's the big one. Huh. Gotta be here. There it is. Right. Oh. Okay, that isn't what I wanted to do. There we go. Stop doing that. There we go. Solid fuel thruster. We'll get one of those printed out. We'll need a second one before we can leave. But that was step 1. Step 2 is going to be right here. I'm sure we're going to need more resources before we can get to that. Maybe not. Actually skip that step, couldn't we? Can't that one. Let's skip that first step. That might be a good idea. It's gonna take a little work, but I like it. It'll be a better way to go about doing this. Okay, so we've got our engine. Let's put that over here so we can find it later. Power extender minefield. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're using them for. Yeah, that makes sense, son. I get you. Yeah, the power extenders are great for doing that kind of thing. The auto extractor kind of setups that I do, yeah, I usually do like 5 on top of each other kind of thing. That's really the goal. The first goal for this is I want to, before I really get too down and deep into this, what I'm hoping to do, and I think I can just drop right here, is I want to get a paver harvester or a paver drill and drop like right here down to the core and get my hands on some of the astronium that's down there. And that's gonna power my research. But I'll need auto extractors to do that and a lot more research stations. but one step at a time kind of thing. That's kind of the fun part of this little side challenge that I have here for this, is I'm trying to do that on the cheap. And to do that, actually, what I need is over here now. I have it. I don't have it unlocked. Okay, get that. Get the chemistry lab. We need to craft that again. Ceramic, glass, and tungsten. Tungsten. Bam. Okay, well, there's no way to do that without step one, so I guess we will have to... Yeah, we can just do that. We'll do it in the progression that they have it set up. I see how this is, why that is the way it is. Because I thought, well, I'll just skip the small shuttle. The small shuttle is like a one-time type use usually for me. But now that I see why, because the small shuttle, this shuttle here, you have to have aluminum alloy to do that. And in order to make an alloy, you need to use the chemistry station to make it an alloy, and tungsten being the metal that you need for that doesn't appear on this planet. But I know where it is. And yeah, that'll be our next step then. We're gonna need, I think I have, do I have enough? No, I only have one aluminum. Okay, we'll go get some more aluminum here real quick. We also need some research stuff. Let's do both real quick. That one also might be a good spot to do that, but yeah. I like this little field that's right here. This will be a nice launch platform type area. Alright, here we go. Alright. Did our research things? No, they didn't. Oh yeah, here it is. Respawned. One of the research ones. I think the other ones were like right over here. Yeah. So yeah, like I said. And then I'll just pick them off of this time. And drop them right here. And then what I kind of do is just build a pile of research items. Alright, there's our aluminum that we need. It's down again there. Nice. Alright, so... good enough. Pick up 2 of these I need, and we'll carry one up too. Come on, get up there. Come. All right. That one in there. That one and that one. Alright. Get those in place, we'll get this aluminum going, and then we'll get the Should have enough points at this point to get our rocket going. We don't have a station big enough, do we? We have to make some more of these too. Do that here in a second, actually. Turn all that into aluminum. Off real quick. Yep, that's what we need. Okay, so I'm taking the the soil that has been collecting in this can here as we've been digging in the ground, and then I'm going to have it spin out here in the centrifuge, and we're going to get the raw materials we need in order to make the platform that I was just saying I needed. I think it's still set on that now. Large B. I like the large B's early on. Of course, it isn't what I need. I need compound or resin, I think. Yeah, wouldn't hurt to get some anyways. While I'm doing this, I'm also gathering soil. I kind of get a twofer on this. The resources we need, and yep, container of soil's full. Okay, put that away and get out of here. There we go. Okay, so that's finished. Pull these off of here. Oops. That's what we need. I want you to do resin. There. Okay, while that's doing that, let's get this, printing this. There we go. There goes all the power. Yeah, I do have some. Here we go. Organic. And that generator. And did I see another? There's the other generator. Right there. So yeah, there we go. Now we've got the generators producing energy. This stuff is still using up a little bit of power, but there's also the wind that's now adding to it. So you can see that our batteries are going up. Little plus sign. So that's good. Here's some more resin. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put the rest over here. Take this off of here now. And put you back. At researching. Once that finishes, we'll get it started on another one. There. There we go. The other one. And all this stuff over here. Thankfully, they toned down the wind. Back in the early days of the game, the wind would take and blow all of this stuff all over the place. Which would sometimes become frustrating when you came back and everything was spread out all over the horizon. They've gone through a couple of evolutions of the wind thing in this game. And Calidor, which is the Mars planet, is probably the most noticeable wind environment. But it's kind of weird because you notice it, but at the same time you're not really sure if your keyboard's glitching or what it is. Alright. We need one of these opened. There we go. And turn it around here real quick. Get that going. Did I not? I guess I don't have one. Not yet, anyways. Alright, we'll need to, there we go. 3? Okay. Getting that printing. Okay, while that's printing, move some of this stuff over here. Kind of try to keep everything together. Extra things. Alright. Check this real quick. Okay. Yeah, we don't click that. Aha, that's what I wanted. Unlock exo aid unit. Okay. We'll be able to do that if we can find a good one here. Is that done? Okay, that's done. We're good. Alright. Cool. Grab the tractor here. And we're gonna head out. Oh man. Yeah, I've had some really bad glitchy things like that happen before. Oh, okay, so one of probably, and I think I've told this on every one of the streams now, one of the early on in the game, or when it first came out, they were still working on a lot of the gravity and stuff, and they kind of more or less told us that, you know, if you wanted to hang out here on Sylvia, go ahead, have fun, mess around with that, but once you leave planet, you're kind of on your own, right? And so, of course, that's, you know, that's like telling everybody, we need you to, you know, or why don't you not do this? Right kind? No, I don't think so. Whoa. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. This way. All right. So I ended up going to the moon. Took my, took my rocket, went to the moon, and then it wasn't easy, but I ended up building a printer on the moon and using the printer. Okay, chill. And using the printer to print a medium tractor, which was, I'm sure they don't have it anymore as part of the game, I remember. But it was kind of like the real big ones, but it was like one up from that over there, that kind. There was one that was like it was like almost like a 6-wheel one, I think. Something like that, but I ended up building one of those on the moon and was driving around on the moon, and the moon gravity was really funky then. Like I said, they were still trying to work on the idea of different things. And I was cruising along, and it was not easy to cruise along, as you know, on the moon. It's, you know, it's kind of rough. Well, I ended up hitting something like this, and when I went over it, it like did this weird thing where the back end bounced, and then it flipped and started flipping into the air, and I actually went into orbit in between the two planets, and as far as I know, I think I've got it saved somewhere in there, but I think that save kind of deleted when they actually launched the game as 1.0. But yeah, that vehicle and that guy were were trapped. There wasn't anything I could do. All I could do is hope that at some point the planets I would be able to like hit one of the planets, or get close enough that it would actually pull me down to the planet. But yeah, that dude was just stuck in space. Like, I could get out of the vehicle, and the vehicle would like slowly start to like move away from me. But it took quite a bit of time for that to happen. And then I could always, you know, select it and do the, you know, hover over it, hit the enter, and jump back into it again. But yeah, those two things were basically stuck around the planets, just orbiting. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I ended that and ended up starting a new save on the planet, being much more careful this time with possibly going into orbit. But yeah, it was great. It was great early on. Like, wow, you guys are really doing a number. And that's one thing that I will give them, man. Astroneer has done such a great job over the years of, like, not just building onto their original concept for the game, but really adding a lot of stuff to it. Like, man, I'll tell you, the one that really took me was the Rails update. The Rails update was so out of left field for me. I was like, wow, what? I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of any kind of thing where a game wants to put a train in. Especially this one. It was just, like I said, it was just not so unexpected, because there's really... This game already has everything that you can possibly want out of a, you know, getting from point A to point B. Yeah, some of them aren't very fast, and some of them aren't, you know, the best, but the train is just such a nice touch, and it's so fun to build, and they did such a good job of making it easy to work with. Kudos to them. Alright. Once we get this platform done, and work on okay, don't have it unlocked yet, but we will. All right. One small shuttle, please. Alright, so we'll let it do that. And some other stuff. Okay, while it's doing that, I am going to take a few minutes here and take a little bit of a break. And in the meantime, I suggest you do the same. Get up, get yourself something to drink, get hydrated, and make sure that you're stretching. And while you're doing that, I'll also have this. I love this. I use a streaming service called Epidemic Sound for audio stuff. Let's actually, you know what? Let's arcade it up a little bit from the HC Arcade. We'll do the HC Arcade here in the HC space. There we go. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and supporting the channel. If you're hanging out over there on YouTube, watching the VOD, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more stuff coming on up here in the future. If you're hanging out on Twitch, always appreciated to give me a follow. And yeah, we'll have more stuff coming on up here in a little bit. But thanks again for joining me for Astroneer 101. Be right back. we're back. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me here for HC Space Astroneer 101. My name's Adamos. Welcome. And this is my little Astroneer here. He's doing great. Yeah, there we go. He's doing his thing. Appreciate you guys stopping on by and coming to hang out with us as we go through, like I said, some of the basics here in Astroneer. When we last left off here, we were printing. We have our printing has been completed. And we don't need any more. We have the big printer over here. That one we're not going to use quite as much as the others. Let's see. Alright, we're good on resources. We've now got our small shuttle unlocked. There it is. 1011. Let's get this moved over to here. Yeah, it's a little goofy. This is exactly how they do it at SpaceX, by the way. Oop, there we go. There we go. We put our engine on there. There it goes. Okay, so we got that and that. And then the other thing that we're going to need to do our first space journey is our item that we're taking with us. Let's see. I wanted to go... Ooh, okay, let's think this through real quick. Let's take a package here in case we're going to need it. We've got tethers in case we need those. We do not need 2 chunks of aluminum. Get rid of those. Got our drill mod. This is a new little glitch I've seen here where items that you put on the backpack, if you don't use that with them, sometimes they end up kind of floating in space. Okay, so we got those things. Probably wouldn't hurt. You know what? Just to take this. We can empty one of these. Now, this is part of the reason I don't like the small shuttle is because there really isn't much to it, right? But this is a there and back. I don't want to do that either. We need to real quick. Where was that? It was over there. Oops. Oops. Wasn't that one? Need to find some ammonium. I think we'd pretty much tapped out that one spot. I did mark the other one, and I think that's it there, but I'd rather kind of save that one. Like a pretty good quantity. Oh, hey. Might actually be a good salvage trip. There's a battery. Always use a battery. Here, actually, let's get that charged up right now. Over here? That's the power cell. Yeah, there's a couple of things on this. Let's grab the curious item. Let's grab the research sample. Don't really need that or that. We'll just leave those here for now. We're here. Time to head back. I think it was on the way there that I'd run across that second spot. Usually in these, like, right at the edge of the plains and the forest, the hilly forest areas. Right in here. Place that I'd normally look. Hello. I'll take that while we're here. Another power. Doesn't look like there's any right there. Always easy to find until you want to find it. That oxygen? Yeah. I think we had seen this before. Crashed wreckage. Oh no, yeah, we were here, that's right. This is where the auto arm was. Okay. That's what we did on the first stream. Okay, there's the auto arm. And there's beacon. Alright, so that's what this was. It was just that. God, it was such a nightmare too. It was so much more difficult than it needed to be. Just because the way the terrain was all difficult. Alright, looks like we've been through here. Ah. I remember getting stuck in this area. Here we go. Ooh, gonna get stuck there. Yeah. There. Gotcha. Alright. Looks like I went in completely the wrong direction for this. So we'll go over to where we know it is, where I put that yellow beacon. We don't need much, we just need a little. But I like to kind of leave some at the surface, and this looks like a pretty good area to use auto extractors. Which, once you start digging around in these, they tend to kind of spoil the quantity that you can pull out. Anything here? Looks like we got that stuff. That spot that was near one of the... one of these. Like it goes down a ways. Chance we might find something in there. Come back to that later, I think. This is just about getting the rocket fuel that we need. And kind of surveying the area here. Yeah, this is where we came around before. So let's go this way this time. What's this got? Another battery. Okay, cool. That will definitely pick up. Oh, that's a usable one there. Alright. Take this beacon. Drop it. Head back. And hopefully we'll run across it between here and there. In this area, maybe? Ugh. That was 30. I feel like getting stuck on some rocks. Here we go. There it is. Alright. It. Yeah. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, good. That's all we need. That and a way to get out of here. That'll work. I think. Come on. Ah. He's stuck on the trunks of the trees. And we're stuck in the eternal spin back and forth. Get off that. There you go. Come on. There it is. Alright, good. Got a couple of things we needed here. Got our second engine for the shuttle, which means we can go get the wolframite that we need for the titanium. We need for so many other things. Bring this right in here. Put that in that one. And this is a good one here. These research samples are usually worth, yeah, 700. That's a good one. I forget what these are worth. 460, 50, something like that. We got another one of these curiosities. Get it off the pack. There we go. Put it up there for now. Another battery. No, add that to the network. Little one off of here. It to the network. It's actually going to work. If I do this, and where's the storage? I don't think this will count. But let's give it a try. Okay, it did count. Cool. And that completed it. That's funny. I didn't even have to craft the arm as long as I found it. Right. Oh, small printer. You sure it was aluminum? Yeah. And another solid fuel. That way we have one to get home. Right? Yeah. Okay, we got that. We don't need this. Can go into here. Okay, we got tethers. Well, even though we can't really use them, now that I think of it, that's a waste. Packager we can use. That we can use. I think that's everything that we have that we can use when we go there. Other than a beacon, which I think I'm using both the beacons. Yeah. Okay. We'll hold off on that idea. And let's do this. I wish there was a way to get that to not be on there. I think there is in the settings. No. Second while I figure this out real quick, because I don't. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to turn off this. These displays tend to kind of get in the way, and you'll see what I mean here when we take off. Cool, no. No, okay, well. Either way. Let's do it. Launch to another planet. Alright. First planet we're gonna go to, let's gamble on, we're just gonna go straight to Caldor. That's the Mars planet. That over there. They did some nice work on this too. They made it so that you weren't colliding with the planets and everything, and they really did a nice job with the update for the movement. Alright, wow, this is right on the axis. Kinda cool. Let's pick up our speed. So, what I'm here for... Ooh, that's actually... I'm gonna land right there, because that is right next to... It not only is right next to, it's on top of this thing. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen them that close before. Alright. So, what we're looking for... Oh boy, this is a really nice spot. Yeah. That's not what we're looking for, but that is nice. We're looking for wolframite, which is the stuff that we make tungsten out of. And it's kind of a yellowish cube. Alright. These are some of the plants you have to watch out for. It's kind of hard to see there, but there's one right there too. And these as well. I think these are the exploders, and these will shoot something at you that will do quite a bit of damage. They get you twice, you're dead. If you're carrying around any explosives on you, you're dead. There's another one right there. Get this one. There we go. Okay, when it explodes, you get a research thing out of it. Feed. Another feed. And one of these big research items that are worth a lot. Alright. We get some stuff out of that. Grab these. Hopefully not suffocate while we're picking stuff up. Come on, get back to the ship. Back to the ship. There. We should have dropped that, but... Alright, let's put these here. Alright. Does not look like we're gonna find it visually right here. Sometimes it's on like the top of these mountains. But we can't really get up there. Digging around quite a bit. More research items. More research items. Hard to see in the dark. Man, yeah, this spot is... There's all kinds of ammonium over here. Come on. Moving little guy. I know, running out of air, I get it. Breathe. There you go. Alright, well. Doesn't look like there's one real close. Nope. But man, there's some more ammonium there. Yeah. Usually I go to the moon for that, which is weird, but moon usually has some really nice ammonium deposits on it too. Okay. I think we had kind of... Alright. What we're gonna do... We're gonna move our source of oxygen from where it is this way. Hopefully. Nope. That's a big key. When all else fails, carry your shuttle around. And see, the tricky part is that you can't move while you're holding it. So you kind of move it out in a distance, get close, drop it. These are some nasty plants here. Whoa. Leave the engine on there. There's some up there. I don't know if I can get to it, but it's up there. Where is it? Yeah, there it is, right there. All right. Boy, there doesn't look like there's much. Up. Whoop. Uh-oh. Alright. Got a pass there now. So you can kind of see how the multi-tool works. I always love doing stuff like that. Alright, we need to at least get one or two. I don't know, as much as we can get our hands onto this stuff. I don't want to have to come back and get more. I mean, we will, but probably not right now. We're out of power. Head back. This is the downside, is the other thing about using the small shuttle is it takes a real long time to regenerate the power. Kind of see there. Backpack. Okay, well, we can unload while it's doing that. Not quite. Almost got a full one there. Okay. Probably should have put the RTG on us, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Jump back on up here again. Maybe get to at least this one that I'm... There we go. That one's finished. Okay, what does this need? Oh, of course, it's on the outside here, isn't it? Yeah, that's one that you have to get the power up to a certain level. Which will be easier later when we've got power generating devices to do that, which we'll eventually have, but we don't right now. Alright, good. So that was mission 1. Wanted to get Wolframite. We got 4 of them, that's plenty. Let's bounce to the coldest planet. I'm gonna go from the hottest one here to the coldest one. Glacio. Okay. See if we can kind of spot maybe a good location for iron. Usually, yeah, here. There's a bunch of mountains right over here. Yep. Oh boy, that's graphite there. There's a nice little spot. Gonna be cold, but there's graphite. Oh, what is all this? Oh. All scrap though, isn't it? These are actually... Oh, that's scrap. That's scrap. There's a battery. Junk item, too large for salvage process. Oh, great. Alright. That's good. I actually want to... Alright. There's the iron we need, and there's the iron we need. Let's go for the one that's a little further away. Oh, that. Yep, perfect. Actually, more than we need. Hey, come back here. Well, yeah, if you want your winter cold, long dark sound, this planet's where you want to be. Alright. There's our iron. And actually, I'm going to grab some of this, too. That is a lot of graphite. Sweet. Okay, good enough. Alright, oh, here's the tricky thing. Our shuttle engine's spent. We can't go anywhere. There we go. Take that one off. Grab the new one. So if you don't have this, you're stuck. Unless you can build another engine. I don't know if you can on this planet. I think there's aluminum here. But yeah, you're in kind of a bad spot. If you ever run into that where you're stuck and there's no way you can get back home, you can always come into here, your main menu, and where is it in here? It's been a while since I've had to use it. No. Return to home base, but I don't remember where it is. No. Well, it was a panic, though. I remember this happened to me one time, and it was just like, oh, man, now what do I do? Cave aluminum? Right on. So, yeah, I could have actually built the engines. I kind of thought there was a way to do that. The whole thing about it, though, is if you don't have a printer or any of the other stuff, you're kind of stuck. Man. Was it in here? Yeah, here it is. Respawn at starting shelter. That'll get you there. Of course, all of this stuff that's here is left here. So you'd have to come back and get it. Or just bring an extra engine with you anytime you're leaving the planet. Alright, we got what we needed out of this, plus a little bit more. Yeah. Heading home. We could make a trip now. Let's just be safe. In case something goes wrong. There we go. Home base is over here. The other thing, they did put a bunch of new markers in from space. So you can tell where certain other items are. Oh no! Okay, that was the wrong button. Let's land at the right place, because we're stuck in space otherwise. Press the right button. You were accidentally launch yourself? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, too, is there's now these new markers, like there's a landing pad there. There's some other stuff, what these are. Just a natural landing site. There's the base. Land there. Don't touch anything. Yeesh. Actually, that's it. Engine spent. So, F. There we go. Yeah, it's got one launch left. We're gonna put you over there so you don't get in trouble. Alright, let's pull this out because this is what we needed. Those refined. Get this going too. Alright, and that's going to allow us to print chemistry station. Yes. I think that's what I was going for here. Yeah. Tungsten, glass, and ceramic. Okay. I hate when that happens too. Sometimes things will flip over and just fall through the map. Like, oh, awesome. There goes all of that, those resources. Haven't had that happen though in a long time, to be honest. So, okay, there's our tungsten. Couple of things, iron, graphite. We're good on now. Worry about graphite. And actually, I think for the basic stuff we need, the iron should be good enough for now. Because, what was it? This step? We need this step so that we can get the chemistry station and other... Bring any of this? Oh, the battery. Put that in. System's going pretty well there. Alright, let's real quick roll on over here. Weird. Don't seem empty like that. There's a little horn. Grind that up, but I don't have any place to put it right now. An interesting one. Oh yeah, we put that over here for this. That bad boy going. I think I do have some dynamite. Pretty sure. Pick some up. Maybe that was the other. Yeah, no. Alright. We got that going. Put that on there for now. Down in a hole. Over there. Research items that just kind of throw on the ground. One. Two more. enough. Back's full. Head back up. Alright, so we got the quartz so that we could refine that and make the glass that we need for the chemistry station. Oop, come on, get up there. One of these and make a beacon. I think we're gonna need those. Get another one of these. Add. No. Oop. There's our glass. Our tungsten. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Ceramic was the other one. I have some ceramic. No. Used it up. Okay. Grab some pretty easily. Right there. Oh. Refine that clay, that'll make the ceramic we need. So, 1, 2. Alright, get that working on the chemistry lab. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Alright, chemistry lab's done. Put that up over here. Quick. There's that up here. They're actually pretty good research nodes there. Got these. And these. I swore that copper was on this side, but apparently it's on the other. Oh. That's right. This is the other weird thing that I had found. Ammonium real close to like a mountain, which normally you find it on the ground. Alright. There it is. Okay. There it is. Showing it here, but it's like low concentrations of it. Basically mow the entire mountain down to get one thing of it. There it is. That wasn't enough. There it is. Okay, got it. I think I only needed one. Oh, hey. Walk away from it there. Alright. Ah. Ah. There we go. Get around it at some point. Alright. And all kinds of goodies this trip. Alright, so we should be able to make our aluminum alloy, which means that we'll be able to get our third level rocket. Skip over the second, if I remember my rocket building correctly. I probably don't. Come on. That researching. These other things queued for research. Let's move you over here. Here. Alright. I always hate this, especially now when I'm at this point, because a lot of the time I like to build storage trays and lots of other things, but I'm trying to, like I said, trying to keep it minimum. Alright, so we need that. Let me double check before we start building this and find out we don't need it. Plastic, that's what that was. Okay, we do need an atmospheric condenser. I know that, but I think... okay. Large rover that needed that, but... Oh, it's titanium alloy. Never mind. There, yeah, the medium one. Yeah, the medium one uses aluminum alloy. Okay. Yeah. We got stuff. Titanium alloy. That's what we need to get off of Glacio. Get that going. Empty, empty, empty. Good, good. Alright, that's all set. Okay, we got one more of those. That's for the other planet. does it take to make... Okay, so we can make that. Of course, we probably used the only organic we had. And it looks like all the resin, too. If we had the resources, we could make. What's that? Man, I've definitely gotten my value out of that looted jetpack. Solid fuel one. There we go. Something I'm dying for at this point is getting the jetpack and hoverboard. And I really am missing the hoverboard right now. Alright, we got that working. Oh, we don't even have it unlocked yet, do we? Yeah. And it wasn't rubber we needed plastic. Brr. Come on, finish up. For some reason I seem to think that plastic was easy to make. Oh, good. Completed that. And we got some rubber, even though we don't need it. Well, that's what we needed it for. Carbon compound. Okay. That I can do. Get that cooking. And we'll see what this is. I don't remember this being anything big. This is, though. That's nice. The extended platforms, not so much. Medium generator, not too bad. And 1,000 units. Can definitely use that. Alright. That we need. This is kind of useless. I don't know. I mean, I know what you're supposed to use it for, but I've got better tools to do that now. Or better platforms. Okay, so compound, carbon, plastic. Got one glass. There's a plastic. And ceramic. There we go. Oh. Iron. And the atmospheric condenser will be for getting gas. Which is, most of the chemistry stuff needs, gas in order to be able to craft it. And this one's being packed for the big trip. I don't even think I'm going to use it here. But this is going to take a while to do it this way. small shuttle. Yeah, we'll need a lot more. Hmm. Hmm. Let me put those over here. Costs a lot, but it's worth it. Put that at. There it is. Tungsten. This might help alleviate some of the problem. As far as resources go, because I think I can actually buy what I need without having to go harvest it. Alright, so we got the platform, we got that. You know, there's a mission unlock to get the gas container. That's the third thing that we need for this trip. I can't remember what it is. Digging deeper? No. Malachite. There it is, from thin air. Yeah, okay. We've got it. Produce full gas resource. Yeah, we got that. It's printing out. Or, no. You have to unpack it. Right. This is what you use the scrap for on the trade platform. And you can trade it for different resources. Titanite. Goodbye. There it goes. Alright. Well, it's doing that. See what the gas requirement for that is. Nitrogen. Okay. Actually do that right here. And complete that other thing as well. I hate to do this because I'll have to package it up again, but it's okay. I know I can get nitrogen here. Nitrogen. Titanium. Or titanite. Which will eventually become titanium. And graphene, which I need. Oh, that's right. Graphene I need hydrazine for. Means I need more ammonia. Quite a bit actually. Alright. Oh. Actually puts us right on the verge here of completing tonight's setup, because basically what we're kind of doing here, and it's a little scattered at the moment, but it'll line up a little bit better. This will finish the nitrogen here. We'll get the gas container for it. Right, I'm gonna finish that up. Oh, there's not enough power. We have zapped out all the power. That is truly going to be an issue. Alright, come here. There's our little RTG. See how much of a difference that makes? You just slap that on there. There we go. Okay, that finishes that. Which you can now cache this in, like I said, and you can kind of see how this works. Is a really good one here, because again, we don't have it unlocked, but now we do. So instead of having to spend the points to get the container for gas, we can run that little mission, and all you have to do is extract one container. One of these. Which is what we needed for this. And we'll have to get the graphene made later. But we did we did pick up a bunch of graphite, so we won't need that. Basically, all we need to get things started is a little bit more ammonium. That'll get us set for our big exploration mission, which will be Glacio. But we'll do that in the next stream. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. And my little Astroneer says, thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the stuff that I do with the station. And the channel here. Don't forget, you can check out the VODs for all of this stuff over on my YouTube channel. youtube.com/@AtomosCLU. And don't forget, if you are checking this out over on YouTube, it would be super helpful for you to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you'll get notifications for future stuff that I put up. Basically, anytime I do these videos over here on Twitch, I upload them right afterwards to the YouTube channel. So all of my archive stuff from the last 2 years now, you'll be able to see over there. Once again, Sherry, thanks for stopping on by and helping out. I really do appreciate it. It was nice meeting you, and hope you have good luck in your Astroneer adventures in the future. We've got some more stuff coming up on the streaming channel on Twitch, and which will obviously pop up over on YouTube. We're continuing on with 100 Days in the Long Dark. We hit day 55 is where we'll start that back up again, and probably hit that up again tomorrow night. If you want to swing on by and check out me running around in a panic in a frozen wasteland known as Mystery Lake. You can check that out. Also, all the videos and stuff for that are over there as well. Again, appreciate you guys being here, supporting the channel, hanging out, and doing the stuff. And like I said, especially with the Astroneer thing, one of the things I want to eventually do here in the future is have multiplayer streams where we'll just have a bunch of people playing, and I'll stream it off of here, swap cameras around and stuff like that. But basically helping somebody get started, helping somebody put together a base, or even just working on this base that I'm working on here. I don't know. We'll find something. Astroneer's got so many great things in it. And I haven't even done the Awakenings update Astroneer stream. That'll be something else that we'll do, aside from the 101 streams. But again, like I said, I really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and being part of the channel and the stuff that we do in it. Where? One second. Oh, guess I got to do that. No. Huh. Alright, well, sorry about that. Yeah, here. Use this. Ding ding. that right? Yeah, that's right. Good enough. There we go. The Astroneer 101 streams. There we go. There's the... That's doing weird stuff. There it is. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. Really do appreciate it. And take care of yourselves. We'll see you again real soon for more stuff here on the HC channel. In the meantime, have a great night and enjoy some of the music that I got here from Epidemic Sound. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.